Hello, Onnit Tribe. This is the one known as Natan. I decided to make a little video and get back in touch with everyone. So I've really gotten dark on the social media. It's been a really busy last week and a half for me. I went to a music festival over the beginning of the month and I was kind of occupied through there, though I kept to my workouts. I just wanted to take a moment to create this video as if I was talking to each and every one of you as an individual having a conversation. Perhaps it'd be more personable and I could truly express myself to you. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my journey so far and what I'm working on and just some feelings and a general report. So I'm doing 2 programs. I decided to double up as a challenge to go even further and to go hard, right? So I'm doing the kettlebell program as well as the bodyweight program. I'm using the bodyweight program as my warm-up for the kettlebell program, essentially. And I just wanted to talk for a moment about how I'm organizing that. So I've been now playing around with it, and during the workout days, I double up on the warm-up, and then I go and do the body weight program of the day, and then I proceed and do immediately, I line up the videos all on my laptop, and then I go and do the kettlebell immediately afterwards, and then I double up on the cool downs. So far I've only skipped one extra cool down, one extra warm up on 2 days. One day I was having a time constraint, and so I still did one of the cool downs, one of the warm ups, but I did 2 warm ups, 1 cool down, and today I'm making the video. I just did 1 warm up, 1 cool down instead of doubling up. I don't think that's really too detrimental. I'm still getting the benefit of a warm up and cool down. Like, there's an added benefit, of course, to cycling through the program. I think it's interesting too, like the cool down warm up, the difference between body weight, the style of the body weight when they made, and the kettlebell. There's a good overlap, but then there's a little nuance and variation. So it's kind of nice going through it twice because I get a really good stretch on, but then it kind of hits a little bit of different areas if I do both. Yeah, so I'm finding like the speed kills is really intense because I'm doing 40 rounds. I'm doing 20 rounds with the body, 20 rounds with the bell. And boy, do I get sweaty, but it's fucking great. And so those are the workout days, and I just combine them into one big exercise. On the recovery days, I go and split it up into a beginning of the day, around the beginning of the day, and end of the day session. I'm nomadic and I'm living on the road and in my truck, and so every day is kind of this crazy mission for me. I never have stability or grounding. I'm always in the flow, in the flux, and in public. So I have to constantly get to new spots, interact through the world, manage human energy, manage energy of outside all the time. So I can't always get to the workout at the same time because of that. So it's like at the beginning of the day, I'll get in and do that yoga or do the warm-up, cool-down, restorative day. Then later on, near the end of the day, I'll do I'll do it again. The other day for yoga day, started with the sun going down, and I was doing yoga to the moon. So I was like out there in the park just like yogiing way late. It was nuts, but I made it through, and I had some tea and a biscuit to recover, and I felt good. So that's kind of like what I'm doing. I'm doing these 2 exercise programs. It's definitely challenging, but it's doable. I feel I have the endurance and stamina, and I'm already seeing some results in my body. Feeling a lot stronger. Like Coach Wolf is really in my mind. So that kind of covers a little bit of what I'm doing with the 2 programs. I'd love to hear any questions or thoughts that people are having about that, or if there's anyone else in the fall challenge doing 2 programs along, like me. I'd love to share and hear about your journey with that. If there's anyone else psychotic out there, haha. So anyways, that's kind of what I'm doing. And then just to talk a little bit about my diet. For this program, I've swear away bread, no refined sugar, and I'm doing a ketogenic diet in the style that I was reading about on one of the Ardent articles. Not no carb, but low carb with that 20% range. Getting my carbs through fruit and nuts, eating a lot of fish and meat. And I live on the road, so I don't have refrigeration. So a lot of my food is I'm eating like grass-fed beef jerky, like higher quality stuff from Whole Food mostly, and the nuts, of course. And so it's kind of a simple diet. As well, I'm doing intermittent fasting. So my intermittent fast, I'm doing a 17 and 7. Sounds good. So 17 hours fasting, 7-hour eating window. My eating window between 12 and 7. So I'm coupling the diet program onto the 2 programs to increase difficulty and also get more result. And I find the ketogenic diet does give me more energy, like a lot of people report. And then so that's like the body game. And in the mind game, I'm doing my meditation. My goal every day is 2 hours. There's been some days where I haven't made the 2-hour mark, but for sure I've made it every day, at least getting in for the beginning of the day sit and end of the day sit. I'm doing the classic kind of Vipassana style mindfulness, non-dual recognition of consciousness, this deeper form of meditation taught by the Buddha and in the kind of classic tradition, but from a more non-secular approach. And it's the recognition and just recognizing the nature of your mind as it is prior to concepts. And so it's the whole package here that I'm doing. I got my meditation, my diet plan, and the 2 programs. And so far, I've been able to keep to the program, and I haven't cheated at all. I promise you that as soon as it's over, I'm gonna eat some fucking pizza, and it's gonna be wonderful. But I'm staying strong. So that's just kind of some thoughts I'm having. I hope everyone out there is feeling so motivated, feeling strong. This is really exciting. And of course, there's kind of like a barrier between us. We can only connect through social media, and we aren't like in person. But every day we're getting up and we're doing this challenge together. And when we're working out together. So I just want you to know that I can feel that love and energy from everyone in the challenge, and I'm sending it back to you all tenfold. Well, I don't want this to go too long, but I wanted to at least kind of express some thoughts and share to you so far how the 2 programs is working and how I'm managing that. Well, this is the one known as Natan saying, power to you, so much love, and peace upon your path. Let's keep going, team.